They'd asked me at one point, "Why do you think Nanette acts like she's the only family you really have and only comes in to visit?" "Oh, I don't know. No clue. You all tell me since you're so goddamn informed. For your own fucking benefit, tell me." You all never thought to ask about that, did you? Never once thought to ask. Didn't give a damn. Tammy and Tina and Tracy and, all the family didn't give a damn. Let me tell you how much they didn't give a damn. Do you think Tammy ever asked to go to a gay pride parade with me? Oh no. But let me show you the photo of her hanging on Garth Brooks. They can enjoy themselves in their goddamn disgusting ways. Not calling Garth Brooks disgusting is actually quite hot for a straight man. And I went 3 times that year I lost my dad. Hard, isn't it? Now it smells like shit and vomit. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. I can feel it shredded in there, just like on this side. Oh well. As I said, I didn't want to sell to Michael and Shell. I wanted it listed so that we'd make more from it. We were essentially forced to sell to them. Oh well. So, while Michael has legal counsel of the Honorable Jeff Schumacher, let me tell you about his wife's drug peddling department. Oh well. I know I allow their bullshit anti cannabis propaganda nonsense psychology to influence me a little too much. Them putting that in kids' heads, it stays in there. Kim Razor hitting reset with a signature was not the smartest move they could have made. How much more politically correct and polite do I need to say it before she realizes she failed at due process? No offense. Do you think the medical facility forcing me out of the room so they didn't have to report human trafficking was going to present accurate documentation to Your Majesty's court? No offense, again. I'm simply asking a simple question. Do you honestly comprehend? My mother had to go there when she was having her issues, thanks to my father's pervert family. Your brother in law, Bob Tribby, or whoever he is to you, was represented by them. Do you think the same mental health facility refusing to document human trafficking was going to present an accurate statement to your court? Yes or no? Tina Jones Wallace lost her job, didn't she? They restructured Comprehend, from what I understand, as they should. I'm not the only person that suffered at the hands of stupidity.
Is he in there with you?
He is. He's looking at me. He loves me. Where? Well, I think that's somewhere towards home, isn't it? Well, I think Groveport's in between Ripley and... It's somewhere on 52, I think. Well, I've seen a sign for it somewhere before. I don't know. I'm on my phone. I can't use it to look at wherever the fuck Groveport, Ohio is.
I've not been down 52 in years.
I think it's somewhere along 52 or right off 52. I don't know. If it weren't for GPS nowadays, I couldn't even find myself around the corner. And that's another goddamn fucking upsetting fact of this shit.
Didn't give me a chance to put my cups away.
That's fine. They fit where I put them. I just hate trying to put them away and then squeezing them around. That's why I prefer you to put them away. That way, too, you know which shelf they're on.
My dad always said, put it in and shut the door.
Yeah, but if you can't shut the door, that's a problem.
Yeah, you're right.
That's why I went through that cabinet one day and reorganized it.
I have a haircut after work tomorrow. I'm leaving work at 3:30 because I have to pack up all my stuff. Well, she hasn't made a decision where it stands currently. Everyone's scheduled to be in the office the week of Thanksgiving.
Huh.
But we have a deadline that Monday, so to me, we don't have an AA now. We should be in the office, but she's going to think about it.
Okay, you're going to have to say that in just 1 second. Again, because I totally didn't understand it because I'm trying to maintain my own train of thought. Sorry. Wait and tell me again in a second. That's no filter. No filter at all. That's me chewing food with no teeth and almost choking on it. But, you know, I have to eat anyway. The false ones will not stay in no matter what. I could probably put super glue on them, but the dry mouth would make it impossible. So to the last set of cops that slammed it shut, shattering them, thank you for that too. For no goddamn reason. Now, what did you say about Thanksgiving work week time?
So the third week of the month is when we're supposed to go in.
Right.
The third week in November, it will be a Thanksgiving. So technically, like I'm taking a day and a half off. So I'm going to come in the office for a day and a half. That's just ignorant, but whatever. But then she said, well, maybe I'll have you guys come in the week before because that's the deadline and get all the paperwork together and yada, yada.
Yeah.
So it's up in the air now.
Well, and I just want you to know I'm recording and I'm walking in there because I can see the kettle boiling. I'm going to try not to catch you, especially in underwear, so I have the camera breasted. It can't see you, it's breasted. I think it's turned towards me.
And then she sent an email about, that's an interesting thing. There's some kind of craft place you can go to and learn to make Christmas wreaths.
Really?
Really nice size Christmas wreaths.
That would be fun.
You pay $45.
Oh, God.
It's kind of like you're painting wine thing a little bit.
Yeah.
And they supply everything. It's maybe about 2 hours. $35. And it's a couple nights in November it's open. Nobody responded to it yet. Now that doesn't mean that they all ain't been talking about it. And I've been not paying attention. Because it's like, god damn.
Well,
Max, that's just tea. So I would like to go to it in a way, but then in another hand, I'm like, no, I don't need to.
up to you.
Huh?
It's up to you. It sounds like it would be fun, especially.
No, I'm actually considering it.
Well, then go and do it.
We'll see what everybody says. I don't know if they say anything. And then I don't. The way it looks.
I couldn't even. Hold on. I couldn't even reach into the cabinet to pull this out without the muscular wrist lock grabby shit. And that just sets me into one of the PTSD flashbacks repeatedly. Because every time it did happen, normally I was raped. Law enforcement doing that stupid wrist lock thing. Oh well, to that as well. Try to file charges only for him to threaten to put a fucking bullet in your skull. Hooray! Oh well. So Mr. Boggs doing things the right way? Yeah, right. So what were you saying?
As it looks now, once I go in November, I won't go back until January. Because the week everybody's coming in is the week of Christmas. Well, I already had that on vacation. And they put the luncheon.
Well, yeah.
Company luncheon it on that Tuesday.
Well, if I understood everything correctly, you were saying, yeah, that does suck. You have to go in for a day and a half on the Thanksgiving week, but...
But again, it's only a day and a half. It's just a pain to have to drag
all the stuff in and then back. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I agree with you, but...
Oh, and a new thing starting...
They should have scheduled it so that you all didn't have to do that.
They changed it from... Most people were coming in on Tuesday, second Monday of the month. Some were coming on the 3rd. It's just... shit.
Everything is.
Do your 8 hours and leave me the rest of it. But a little positive thing in our meeting today. Of course, I told you that the phones were getting changed out. There needed to be physical phone to use. Would be some kind
Excuse me. He gets right in between my feet and I can't even hardly see him. I don't pay attention. He lurks around. I'm listening.
So that's probably
the phone systems, yes. It was probably like Teleperformances. When we didn't have a real phone, we just had a headset connected to like an electronic phone dialer thing. And it was annoying as hell. And then they converted it to a VOP true handset. And that made the programming run better. But it still sucked. Even with the internet speeds that we have, 500 megabits per second, that VPN and all that shit on their network was junk. So I'm blogging too, I told you that. So unstreamlined, it made the job nearly impossible. Like I've said 2 or 3 times with Teleperformance, out of the 2 training classes I took, or 2 training sessions, there had to be at least 40 or 50 people between both classes, both sets of them. There was only one person I trained with still employed there when I was terminated for my mental health. So that's just how shitty of an employer they were, in my opinion. I'll be right back. I'm taking my tea to my room. Damn it, I had a cup in here. Move, Max. Good fucking God. Stand up. Stand up. Uh-huh. That stupid goddamn biblical shit. And then them trying to make me believe law enforcement and Patrick Boggs was Jesus. And that's 100% true, too. Just pisses me off to no end how fucking sick their goddamn shit was. Oh well. And then them coming in to play treatment repeatedly. Let me tell you about Christy, his wife. Those Canadians asking for live shows right around the time he and she were dating each other online. Can't even fucking sleep at night anymore because of this sick goddamn shit Donald and Debbie started. Hooray, thank you. And Bobby Gollenstein banging his goddamn gavel and his dick in his fucking hand too. I have had it up to here with the goddamn disgusting medical gaslighting. Van Ingram and the DEA in on it as well. Yeah, huge thank you to all the fucking perverts accidentally letting their dicks just fall in me. And we can prescribe you to help you sleep at night. Yeah, right. More disassociatives so that rape's just a delusion. Right.